And I'm just outside of Neilsville, Wisconsin, in the Clark County Forest. It is May 27th, 2017, Memorial Day weekend. And I thought I'd stop here. I've driven past this quite a few times too. And what this is a bunch of ATV trails that are open to the public. And I thought I'd check it out and see what the trails look like. I got up in the air and I really had a hard time picking the trails out. I see a lot of trees, but it's hard to see where the trails are going. So then across the road from me, there was four people on ATVs, and so I decided to back up, and I thought I'd follow them because I could probably spot the movement. And wouldn't you know, all four of them came and stopped. They must have been taking a little break. So what should I do? I thought, well, you know what? I'll just fly around a little bit, see what I can see. Look at all those trees. I believe there's camping here too. And I originally started out flying at about 250 feet, but then went up to 400 feet right away. You can see the cloud in the sky with a dark spot right in the top of the screen there. The dark spot is a cloud between the sun and the ground. Well, then what I decided to do is go across the road from where the four-wheelers came, and there's the trail. And this is one I could actually follow. And so we'll move along and see what we can see. I was thinking maybe sometime in the future this might be something that I want to do. I did do some four-wheeling when I lived up north in Ashland. I also was going to sell, I've got three motorcycles. I was going to sell all three motorcycles. And I was going to buy a Polaris slingshot. But I got to looking at what the price on those things are, and that kind of put the kibosh on that, at least for a few years anyway. But I thought, I'm not getting any younger, so I thought maybe I was kind of wondering, do I want to continue on the motorcycle? And wouldn't you know, yesterday it was a nice day out and the sun was out, and I went out and started a couple of them up to warm them up, and came back in and put insurance on one of them. So I might be running one this year. My goal really was to sell all three of them, but it's kind of a motorcycle fever. Once it gets in you, it's pretty hard to get out of your blood. I think anyone that's ever ridden one for any length of time at all finds out that it just becomes a thing to do. So I'm going to turn around here and start coming back. I kind of wished I wouldn't have had to been so high in the air. We could have seen a little more detail, but yeah, with those trees, as tall as the trees are, and then you got to try to keep your signal. I'm actually surprised my signal was pretty strong throughout the flight. But this actually, the four wheeling is a lot of fun. You know, if you have a few friends that have four wheelers, to get together and come out and ride the trails. It's a good way to get out of the house. And that's where I am right down below. So now I'm going to cross the road here and take another stab at this. I do detect something. But it may be a camper, I'm not sure. And then I see something ahead. And to me, this looks like a road. But I thought I'd follow it for a little bit. And then right here, it looks a little more rustic, so I believe this is part of the trail right here. And who knows, that could have been trail back there too. Looks like some of the trails are still a little bit wet. We've had a lot of rain around lately. And now we're kind of back where we started from. I think there was a four-wheeler and a couple side-by-sides. I could hear them laughing. I think they were having a lot of fun. So that's kind of it. I realize this probably won't interest a lot of people, but some people that four-wheel out there may find it interesting. And it is pretty seeing all the trees. It's a beautiful area. So if you've ever driven past this spot and wondered what's in the woods there, now you know.